Waiting. I should be live now, but I'm not live. Why am I? There we go, we're live. Some of the stream info, 1 sec. NxtGen round 1. GT Sport. Update info successfully updated, right. Is that working? Yes. Oh, wait, is it? Well, knowing that this will make its way onto YouTube, probably more people will watch it on YouTube, to be honest, and will actually join in the stream. We'll just get cracking on with it. So this is the BMW M4 League. Let me grab the info up 1 second. I just want to load my stream manager. There we go. So stream manager is loaded. I was waiting for some more people to drop in. While we're doing that anyway, I shall tell you what's going on. So this is the FASTR BMW M4 League. So using the Group 4 BMW M4 car. It's very similar in the same sense the Megane League that I commentate on it. In that it's just a bop on stock settings. That's it. Like, there's no tyre wear, there's no fuel depletion. It's a very short race. There's only, I can't remember how long the races are. They're not long, but 10 minutes a race. There we go. So it's not very long at all, and it's literally just designed as a just to get in and drive sort of series. I do like the TP86. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Thanks for joining in. Yeah, I do like these get in, sit down, drive, forget about it afterwards sort of leagues. So let's get on with it. So this is qualifying. So this is results of qualifying. Sorry. So TNF Philo stuck it on pole. Mr. Hunt, how are you doing? I am now an affiliate, mate. I'm all affiliated up, bro. That feels like a badge of honour. So Philo wiped it on pole, as to be expected. P1 Don getting involved in the action as well. P2. Then we've got Luke Mitchell, P3. New driver to myself, don't know anything about him. Then we've got Wace, P4. We know him from the Meganes. Luke Doherty, another P1 driver. We've raced with him before. He's P5. Then Moss, 1984. I have seen him before. He's P6. NxtGen Cuddles. Love that livery. That's probably my favourite livery until I get to Bigsy with the Care Bears livery. It's just beautiful. He's at P8. Then we've got Duds, P9. Dark Sykes, the big boss of NxtGen, rocking the actual FASTR liveried car. TP86, P11. Danzo, P12. Quite like the livery on that car as well. Then Gino Dema, standard livery. Put a lot of effort into that one to Gino. Roving Islands, nice little livery on that one as well. P14. Then 1805, aka Spencer, in P15. Let's get this underway. Hunty, you absolute hero, Hunty. My first shot. I'm gonna cheers, my G. Right, underway. So it's 10 minutes at Dragon Trail Seaside, so the most popular track on GT Sport. Let's go out and away we go. Everyone gets away well, including Wace, who got an absolute flyer of a start. He's going to be challenging P1 Don down into turn 1. Philo, though, leading the way. P1 Don, P2. Luke Mitchell had a decent enough start. A good recovery. That's going to enable him to defend from Wace. Wace must have missed a gear shift or something because he's dropped down a little bit. And everyone seemingly into turn 2 okay. There's a couple of cars that are sort of struggling a little bit. These BMWs do sound good at full chat. TP86 down in P30. We know he's in the chat, so we'll make sure to keep looking at TP86. TNR Philo, though, leading the way. P1 Don, P2. Luke Mitchell still P3. Oh, we've lost a driver somewhere. Who was that? Someone's just dropped it. That's why I prefer doing it live, because I've got the stream chat. Oh, that was, yeah, I saw that. Oh, someone got fired into the abyss. I want to say, who's that that's right down at the back? That's Bigsy in the Care Bears livery, been shunted all the way down to the back of the abyss as well. So Care Bears is going to have to make a sterling recovery. Gino Dema's also been caught up in some action. TP86 at the back of this pack, looking to get on top of 1805. 1805's had a great... Oh, we've got Sykes, he's off. what happened here. Lots of cars going wide, and mate, yeah, oh my god. Right. What the hell is going on here? Alright, so this is on board. Oh no, Sonic the Hedgehog binned it, then Care Bears binned it. So in other words, everyone crashed. Everyone has just crashed and died. So that's already made the first part of this race very interesting at all. We've got lots of drivers now out of position. We've got Cuddles in P13, Waste P14. Hey, a brilliant start. He's right down the back now. And the Dark Sides down in P13. He's got all the work to do with the death chicane there. Is he going to claim any victims this time around? First three through it. Okay, everyone after that. Everyone seems to be surviving it at this minute in time. Let's see if Cuddles can do that. Carrying a gargantuan penalty. Waste and Dark Sides, can they get through it as well? Yes, they can. So these BMWs already proving to have some good action between them, but Philo and Don just escaping away at the top there. Luke Mitchell trying to keep in touch with him. Luke Doherty not too far behind. He's had a good start. Then we've got Danzo. He's had a fantastic start. Danzo all the way up to P5. TP86, another one who's just basically avoided the chaos and has enabled himself to come through this smelling of roses. Him at 18.05, now challenging right at the top of the field. Then P6 and P7 for those guys. As we see Gino try and get some positions back. He's up to P9 now, is Gino. Lots of drivers making mistakes early on. Has opened this right up. We've still got Waste and Dark Sides at the back fighting away. Meanwhile, Philo and P1 Don. If we just have a lump on board P1 Don. Now these BMWs coming through the S's. It's all about how you manage the weight transfer in these cars. They are front engine, rear wheel drive. You don't want that rear end to get too light. The Group 4 machinery, so they're not massively powerful. These are actually less powerful than the actual M4 cars you can buy on the road, but they are race tuned and race prepared. So you've got proper race suspension and proper race tyres. As we see P1 Don slide it down the inside of Philo here now. Two cars don't fit through here. Someone's going to have to give way. Neither of them are giving any quarters at the minute. I think P1 Don's just about going to keep this. He is. No, Philo gets back ahead. These cars are very similar. It's quite hard to ascertain which one is which, but for the time being, Philo is still leading the way. Luke Doherty P4. The field is starting to spread a little bit now as we've got a car going sideways. I want to say that was Bigsy. It was Bigsy. Bigsy in the Care Bears car. He's not taking care of his car at all. He's down in P12 now and recovering from a massive shunt. Lots of cars now closing up here. We've got Waste and Dark Sides still fighting away. Dark Sides, after that incident early on, is looking to get a move made. He has got Waste, but he needs some slipstream if he's going to keep that, because he's got plenty of opportunity here to get himself back up. So that's fastest lap for himself, 46.4. By contrast, P1 Dom 45.2 then, as he is past Philo now. Luke Mitchell's cut right up. He's done the fastest lap out of everyone, a 44.4 for Luke Mitchell, and he's now looking to make some moves in this race. We are at the halfway point of this race pretty much already. JRH, I thought you were watching your missus play Rocket League, mate. I thought that was your entertainment for tonight. Well, Hunty, mate, much love. Appreciate that, buddy. I don't know how subs on Twitch work yet, but I'll return the favour. Don't you worry about that, my G. Are you still streaming anyway? I thought I read a tweet about how you didn't want to do it anymore. But we'll talk after. Drop me a slide into the DMs. So Philo is back past Don then. The unknown in this one is Luke Mitchell. Now he's a driver I don't know anything about, but he's got some serious pace about him. And if Don and Philo just keep fighting, then that's going to open the door for this guy to get back into the action. You can see the track map on the top right there. There's little factions forming all over the race now. Moves need to start being made if people want to advance forward anymore. Let's go check through the pack. So Danzo, great job by Danzo so far. He's P5. TP86 is P6. He's looking to get that P5 off Danzo. These guys have been pretty close for a couple of laps now. TP86 actually looks like he might be going for a move down into the first chicane. So Dragon Trail is essentially 3 hairpins, 3 chicanes, and a couple of little straights and whole corners chucked in there. It's a very, very good track. Lots of overtaking opportunity here. Lots of opportunity for people to make mistakes, but it's probably the most driven track in the game. So if you don't know this track by now, there's not really much helping you. Everyone's driven Dragon Trail at least 1 billion times. So Cuddles has now started cuddling his car again, back up to P7 for him, Roving Island, P8 for Roving Island. Bigsy, it's the cork in a bottle for a lot of cars. We've got 1805 looking to make moves on there. We've got Wace as well, who's just chucked an opportunistic move down the inside of 1805. That was a lovely move. Dark Sykes up to P12 now as well for Dark Sykes, and we've got Duds all the way at the back. He's obviously had an issue somewhere. His last lap was a 57.0. Whole 10 seconds slower than everyone else. So I'm going to guess he stacked it at the chicane of death. That's probably the most obvious outcome to that. We're checking on the guys at the top. They are still doing just fine and not killing each other. Luke Doherty's got his indicator on for some reason. Just trying to signify that he's going to smash into the wall. No, he hasn't done that. TP86 and Danzo. A good race between these guys so far. Can TP86, he got a better run out of that corner? Can he sling it round the outside and final? I want to say it's a hairpin. It is a hairpin. We'll call it a hairpin. TP86 goes for the cutback. He's going to go for the tighter late apex. Hopefully get more exit speed than Danzo's got. I think he's pretty successful in that. Danzo has secured the inside line for the next corner already. These guys are going to go into that corner side by side. Anything's going to happen here. You can make moves around the outside of this corner. I've done it a couple of times. So if TP86 has got the gentleman sausage about him, he can make this move happen. He's backed out of it, probably gone for the exit speed. Danzo may have overcooked it though. For the time being, Danzo lives to see another day. Cuddles is trying to catch up to that lot. He has got a bit of a penalty to carry. Roving Island P8 got Waste now at the head of that crew with Bigsy trying to get past him. Bigsy with a great run out there. And as we come into this little right hand kick, they're going side by side. With the door banging, we do treat these as like touring cars, so contact's alright. A little bit of nudging like that's absolutely fine. These boys are still going to battle it out as we go up the S's. He's just going to lose these guys' time though. Darkseid's on the hunt tonight. After losing positions early on, he's wanting to climb back up the order and he's looking to get past Bigsy, 1805 and Wace. These guys kick each other's heads in. I saw a little bit of nudging. That was that. I think that was 1805 overcooking it a little bit. Darkseid's up the inside. Waste maintains P9. But Darkseid's tucked up underneath the Care Bear car. Just backs out. Oh, he slapped the wall. The boss isn't going to be very thankful that I've just seen that. That's put Darkseid's right at the back of the grid now. With pretty much no time to recover that one, I'm afraid. That's pretty much game over. Meanwhile, right at the top, look at these three. We've got Don, Philo and Luke Mitchell battling it out for the top 3 positions. Any one of these guys could win this race. It is by no means settled, and they're all in the 44s as well, so they're all doing fantastic pace. Meanwhile, it is Don winning this, but will that last? I just really don't know. Whose league is this? It's the NxtGen one, mate. It's the NxtGen FASTR BMW M4 League. So it is run on a Monday night. So I should have been, not on Monday night, Sunday night, sorry. It is Monday night tonight. So I should have been streaming this last night, but I was covering something for Tanzo that I'd already arranged, so hence why I'm late tonight. Don having to go eat, but I just want to have a look at that again. That was an ultra commitment on the brakes by Philo. I'll be honest, I think he just went 2 meters too late. So Don's going ultra defensive. Philo actually backs off the brake. Yeah, he's just a bit too late. And just gets too much tyre scrub on the exit. He just can't pick up the throttle as quick as Don can. He's got a much tidier line. Luke Mitchell then's going to have the inside here on Philo. Philo's basically gone from battling for first to down to third almost. Valiantly fights off the rampaging white BMW that is behind him. We're on the final lap, so we might as well just keep on at this. Darkseid is in the chat. Sorry, mate, I caught you. I did just catch you slamming the wall. I do apologise. Philo's actually ahead of P1 Don then coming in. Oh, this is going to be side by side. It's P1 Don just ahead of Philo, but literally just ahead of Philo. Then it's Luke Mitchell in P3. We've got Luke Doherty's pretty much sold P4, TP86 and Danzo are going to be side by side. These guys, Danzo, let's just go back and have a look at this then. This is the thing when it's 10-minute races, there's so much I'm going to miss. I really apologise if I miss stuff, but hopefully you appreciate it's just a lot to cover in this. Danzo got a better run than TP86 here. TP, in his defence, probably couldn't get over quick enough to defend that. So his strat now has got to be to get a late apex and cut back, because he knows Danzo's going to go down the inside. So TP does just that. Beautiful driving by both these guys. TP hopefully a little bit earlier on the throttle. He's technically going to get the drag on Danzo. Danzo pushes him to take a longer line. TP just gets it at the line, so TP finishes P5, Danzo P6, Roving Island P7, Waste P8, Cuddles P9, yeah, oh no, 1805 gets ahead in P9, and NxtGen Cuddles in P10, Dark Sykes P11, Duds P12, Gino P13, and Bigsy P14 in the end. So nice little 10-minute race there. Let's go and have a look at race number 2. Is race number 2 a reverse grid, is it? We'll find out in a minute, won't we? So let's just exit that, and we'll go to my replays and we'll find the other one. So it'll take a minute or two for that to load up, but Sykesy very kindly shared these for me. Race 2. So let's play that. It takes a while because my internet has to download it and my internet is awful. Sykesy, while you're in the chat, mate, while you are in the chat, I need a favour. I need some updating doing on me, you know, my banner, how it's got some logos on it. Need them freshening up. Send some beer tokens your way. Do you mind doing it? Cheers, geezer. JRH, you up some Rocket League, mate? Once I'm sorted on this and I've done all my exporting stuff, shall we have some Rocket League smasher upperoonies? Yeah. Anyway, in future, if anyone likes this league, and I don't blame you if you do, because it's pretty fun, to be fair. The usual live streams will be coming live and at your face on Sunday nights, so you can come and watch that. You can come and watch it live, and I'll have my replay cameras and all that sort of stuff going on. I don't have that tonight. I don't know if there's any space for racing. I think it's full. I'm pretty sure it's full. I'm pretty sure Sykes has actually got a beefy reserve list for this league. If the DMs are anything to go by. If we got in the chat, come and say hello. This will make no sense to anyone watching on YouTube, but hey, you should have been here live. But how many group chats are popping off tonight? So yeah, what's the format for race 2? It didn't say on the Facebook page, so actually I did look. But you've got some contenders, mate, for the overtake. You know, some good overtakes in that. Reverse grid, rightio. That spices. It's still 10 minutes as well. 10-minute reverse grid race with Philo and Don and that lot at the back. You're a madman. Maximum love in the chat for Mr. Anthony Hunt, though. Throwing the first sub my way. I'd like to say first to many. I never started this to make money. It's never been the intention out of it, ever at all, and I don't ever want to be. I don't ever want to be one of them guys that's pleading subs or anything. It's nice to get it. I don't even know what it means in real world terms, but it's nice. But do appreciate it. Honestly, just want people to come and watch it and enjoy it, and hopefully it adds to the racing that you're doing as well. I know that most people that watch this are the people that are in the racing, because GT Sport doesn't really have a fan base of people that aren't sim racers. It's weird. So, yeah, just fully appreciate you coming over and checking it out and dropping some love in the comments and all that stuff. That's the best part. Come on, my internet is so slow. I'll tell you what though, if I ever do make any money from streaming, which I won't, but I'm just going to use it to like send loads of hate mail to British Telecom. Like every sub, I will send a package of something to BT. Just some form of like, you know, glitter bombs that Mark Rober on YouTube make. I'll just do one of them. Just keep sending them to BT until they give me fibre. Somehow I don't think, you know, home-based glitter bombs are going to do the trick, but it's better than tweeting them every 2 hours, which doesn't seem to be working at the minute. Cheers, TP. Appreciate it, bud. So you're actually Canadian? Because if it is, what time is it over there now? Because I know Canadians, well, depending on what part of Canada, obviously. Because I'd imagine you're not all going to be in one time zone, are you? But you're what, 5-6 hours behind UK? There or thereabouts. So I'm streaming this at 9 PM UK time, so it's sort of mid-afternoon there, if that's the case. Takes ages to load. Billy, it's my internet, pal. I am on the worst internet imaginable. So it's, for once, I'm not going to blame GT for that. It's just my internet is, pal. You from the Isle of Wight? Ah, you're right, you used to live in Calgary. Alright, okay. I was going to say, didn't think the Isle of Wight was a Canadian territory. I definitely missed that news release. I love Isle of Wight. Lovely part of the world. Right, race 2 then. So this is a reverse grid that CP's very kindly sort of filled us in on. Looks like we lost Moss from the last one, so he's going to start right at the front this time around. Reverse grid. Bit of a goldfish bowl. Yeah, I feel that. So again, we have 10 minutes of hot German BMW action coming at you. This is a reverse grid race, so absolutely promises to deliver some action here as the driver's about to get underway at Dragon Trail for the second time in the evening. Everyone's away except for Gino. We've got a very slow start. It's going to get immediately swallowed up by Dark Sights, and it's just going to be a huge horde of BMW M4s down into what is technically turn 2 because it's a turn 1 here. And it's just a case of who manages to get through and who can carve the cleanest path through the field. You can see Philo there at the back. These guys are all going to want to get through pretty quickly. Philo's already up to P12. P1 Don got very late on the brakes and sacrificed himself a little bit. TP86 right at the back of the grid. Our fake Canadian friend right at the back there. Moss 1984 surviving that P1. Biggs is going to want a better time out. Duds, who had what must have been a colossal accident. Less incidents at the start of this race though, so everyone seems to be through clean. I'm looking at the track map, there's no one pointing the opposite way. Philo is already into the top 10. P1 Don is languishing, he's in 10. P1 Don's languishing a few places back. Philo up to P9 then. He's just trying to get himself this minute past Danzo. We're going to try and take 2 cars in one. Luke Mitchell, of course, who was P3 that time out, he will see this as his opportunity to get one over on his compadres. So they're going to try and go too wide through the depth chicane. This doesn't work, boys. Everyone seems to be surviving it so far. So far, so good. P1 Don. Oh, P1 Don's on a nightmare. What's happened to you, Don? Oh, that's what happened to P1 Don. He got it, so he had to go wide to avoid a car. Got a little tap. It was the tiniest of taps as well on P1 Don. It was nothing. That wouldn't have even nudged the wing mirror. But in GT Sport, it's enough to send you into another dimension. So that was P1 Don all the way at the back in P15 then. So this is Moss. managing to escape away at the front. So doing a grand job at the minute is Moss. He's leading away to Big Z. Big Z was ahead of Duds. For the time being, it's Danzo defending to Philo. I've got to be honest, if I'm in Danzo's shoes, I'd let Philo go. I would just let it happen. There's a car back. Oh, there's cars off. There's cars off. What happened here? So first and foremost, we've got Cuddles in the Sonic car. He's gone. And then a little bit further up, what was that? Who was that? That was Big Z. Oh, it's a Big Z. Oh, is he picked up? He's picked up. Yeah, he's picked up a Kirby out here. Got a wiggle on as Big Z. Right, the pit entry though. Probably the worst place to have a smash on this circuit, to be fair. So that's Big Z going to be right down to the back. Moss beginning to escape. Philo's already up to P5. Darkseid's having a good race in P3 then, but he's going to start experiencing the fast lads coming up. He can defend all he wants to 18.05, but you get the feeling that when Philo gets there, Philo will find it a little bit easy to get past. I can't imagine these guys will put up too much of a fight against Philo. It can, when you're fighting people who they're gonna get past anyway, it just deters from your own race. You're just gonna spend too much time looking at your mirrors. So if I'm a Sykes in this situation, I'd just invite him down the inside, coming down to the next hairpin, and hope the guys ahead don't do the same. Because at the minute Sykes is on for a good result. He's just kind of got to let Philo go here, I think. Be compliant. That's exactly what you should be doing, Sykes. Go down that side, that lets Philo down the inside. That's going to sacrifice Duds' speed. Sykes with glowing brakes, though, actually outbrakes a lot of them. Gets himself up to P2. A nice move, it must be said. He, for the time being though, has got a Philo problem. This is where I would just let Philo go down the next part. My car absolutely kabooms. That was Duds. Kaboomed into the wall outside the chicane to death. Sykes, you don't defend, mate. There's no point. Anyway, let's catch up with the rest of the pack. So we've got Luke Mitchell trying to get past 18.05 as well. Danzo's largely recovered. We've got Wace up in P7 fighting with Luke Doherty. Luke Doherty's got a 2-second penalty from somewhere. Duds after that crash. TP86 was fighting Gino. Cuddles P12, Roving Island P13, P1 Don. Now he's trying to get past Roving Island. He's made that move successful, and he is up to P13. Meanwhile, Moss running away with this is Moss 45.2. He's actually doing a good job. Philo matched his lap time last time out. Philo's got 6 minutes here to try and catch the guy ahead. He's not too far away, but if Sykes can give him a bit of a headache, that'll help him out. Luke Mitchell's going to be a problem as well. 18.05 is going to be a problem. We don't want his day. 18.05 can string a bloody good result together as well. We've seen him race before. We know what he's capable of. This one is a little bit more spread out, which I'm surprised at. Really surprised that this one's as spread out as it is already because of the amount of fast drivers just out of position. We've got P1 Don here now trying to carve his way through the field. P1 Don now on the back of the Isle of Wight and trying to outbrake everyone. P1 Don with a nice move down the inside. I think TP86 probably was going to have to let him go there. P1 Don on the back of Gino. That was Cuddles that gave the wall a slap. He's treating Sonic badly today. So Darkseid's up at the front, has let Philo and Luke Mitchell go. He's now got 18.05 company. Now you can start racing cycling. Luke Doherty is holding back the horde of Danzo and Wace. On board with Wace as we get a view of Danzo's attempted pass on Luke Doherty. He's gone down the inside slightly bit later, locks that left front up though, and you can see that just drives him deep into the corner. Wace nowhere to go, has to back out of it as well. Luke Doherty's just about, oh, that was so close. and that is going to put Luke Doherty back, but he did well. He's done well to keep it, let alone P8 or whatever it is, because that could have ended really badly. We've seen that happen badly before to people. Cuddles then is the next plug in the bottle. He's holding back P1 Don Gino. TP86 and Roving Island now involved in it. Biggsy's not too far back as well. Biggsy had that spin on lap 1. So P1 Don now to P11. Let's see if he has an attack at the Sonic Mobile. Now we know the Sonic Mobile does like a slap of the wall around here. Don's just going to try and throw one down the inside. Cuddles is too busy watching the car behind and locks a brake up. For the time being, I think P1 Don will just settle in behind and hope that Cuddles does that wall slap again. As you see TP86 and Gino behind. Oh, keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, as we just go on board with Gino at the wrong, we always catch these guys at the wrong time, don't we? So up ahead is Cuddles. In fact, now you see that TP86 gets himself through. That kind of puts Gino off, look. Yeah, Gino and Cuddles both come to copper with the wall. Right, let's have a look. Moss that lap 45.4, Philo that lap 44.2. So Philo's catching him fast. 1.2 seconds faster that lap was Philo than Moss. And Moss is nice and consistent though. Every lap within like a tenth of the other one. So his consistency is helping him out a lot. I've got to be honest, my prediction hat comes on. We've got 3 minutes left, 2 more laps. Philo will catch him. Philo will get past. Jury's out onto whether Luke Mitchell will catch him in time, but Moss is on for a solid podium unless he stacks it into the wall. Let's hope that's not commentator's curse. Darkside's clear of Spencer in P5. He's got a penalty anyway, so Darkside's again just needs to keep it on the road, and he'll be home free. Nice little sprint series. Track position here means absolutely everything. There is no pit strategy or anything daft like that. It is just a pure sprint series. And sometimes that works to your disadvantage, because if you have a little, it amplifies every little mistake you make. And so if Moss here was to slap the wall, he could lose a couple of spots, and he's got no time to recover that. Just jump on board with Philo. Moss actually is nice and tidy through that chicane of death. So he's doing well so far. Moss is doing everything he needs to do. You know what I mean? You got a driver like Philo behind you, you can panic. He will of course know he's got 1 more lap now, so Moss is just well within his right to defend the hell out of this, because he might as well. It's 1 more lap. 45.2 for Moss that time out. It was a faster lap for him, but Philo for the first time this round dips into the 43s with a 43.9. Moss, I think, just lets him go. A bigger picture for Moss is defending to Luke Mitchell. So Moss can potentially use Philo now to help him against Luke Mitchell. The top 3 fight is yet to be resumed. Darkside's probably a little bit far behind that battle, but if any of them do stack it, he's primed and ready to claim their position. Wace has been catching up to 18.05. Wace has been going a little bit faster, way faster. Danzo has dropped back a little bit. Luke Doherty P8 after that little wiggle he got on. He's sort of struggled a little bit. P1 Don is in the 44s, out of position. TP86 is now clear of the guys he was fighting with, albeit he probably spent far too long fighting cars. Gino down in P12, Cuddles P13 with Duds. Biggsy's, I think Biggsy's just given up on this one. Let's catch up on this fight then. So it's Philo leading away at the front. Nice and clear. Does everyone escape that? Well, they do. Luke Mitchell, has he got a good run here on Moss? He's got a good run. Moss gonna have to go defensive. He does. Luke Mitchell's gonna have to do the old switcheroo. He brakes a lot later. You can see the brake disc on that BMW screaming in pain. But he gets a good drive out anyway, and it's gonna be a drag to the line between Moss and Luke Mitchell. Luke Mitchell has got it just in the end, I think. absolute heartbreak for Moss, who was looking at a guaranteed P2. Philo wins the race, Darkseid's P4, Wace is going to claim P5, with Danzo P6, 1805 P7, Luke Doherty P8, P1 Don P9 after that early incident, TP86 in P10, Roving Island P11, Gino P12, closely followed by Duds in P13, and Cuddles in the Sonnet Mobile P14, and the last Class 5 finisher is Bigsy. So that's your races then. I hope you agree, this format promises to produce some absolute bangers. So next week, so Sunday 29th of November, we go to Laguna Seca. So join me live on Twitch from 9 o'clock. I will be streaming the whole thing live next week, so that'll be here on Twitch. Come and join in the fun for that one. If you're watching this on YouTube, do consider giving me a follow on Twitch. Everything happens live on there. YouTube is now just for re-uploads and stuff. Of course, if you haven't got Twitch, that's why I do it, so you can just you can see the action anyway, and it's absolutely fine. So thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go and play some Rocket League now. I'll catch you next week. We've got the Megans on Thursday, that's at 8 o'clock, and then we're back with the BMWs at 9 o'clock on Sunday. Come and join in the fun for that. Like, subscribe, comment, all that lovely stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.